Second plant in our foreground plant series is Pogostemon Helferi. Pogostemon Helferi is a very prominent plant if you follow English aquarium channels, but in India, especially the area where I'm coming from, Kerala, I find that Pogostemon Helferi is being preferred only by advanced hobbyists. Probably a couple of reasons is because it's not promoted well out here in southern part of India. Probably that is the reason, and it's widely seen in high-tech aquarium tanks, or YouTube channels, whatnot. Malayalam channels doesn't promote it. There are various reasons around that, but those who already know Pogostemon Helferi, you know how lovely is this plant. One cannot take his eyes off from this plant. So Pogostemon Helferi is our second foreground plant. However, it can also be used in mid-ground, probably in Dutchscapes. Mostly we will use it in mid-ground. The reason being, it's a very thick stem plant. If you compare with Monte Carlo, Cuba, or any other foreground plants, this will grow a bit higher. But still, we believe this is a very good foreground plant because it's not very picky about water parameters maintenance. Yes, Pogostemon Helferi requires moderate to highlight if you want to get the beautiful light green color and lush growth and bushy growth, compact growth. It needs moderate to high level. So we do recommend you to keep Pogostemon Helferi in high-tech tank. It also means you need to inject pressurized CO2 for the tank. You need good quality of substrate. The reason is Pogostemon Helferi requires good amount of nitrates. Plants takes up nitrates. It also takes up ammonia. We'll discuss about that in another video, but Pogostemon Helferi needs a good amount of nitrates. So few of us finds it difficult to maintain Pogostemon Helferi in its peak shape, along with Rotala HRA at its red coloration. The reason being, you all know, to achieve that red coloration, we need to reduce or curtail nitrate levels in water column. At the same time, Pogostemon Helferi requires a large amount of nitrates. So it's a beautiful balance that we can try and strike. But nevertheless, talking about this plant, for foreground, it's relatively easier because planting is relatively easier. Yes, the stems are thick, so if your foreground thickness of the soil is really less, you might find it difficult to plug them in initially. But if you sprinkle few granules of soil on top of that, because it has got a very good bushy leaf, so the soil will fall in between and it will keep it down. And after a couple of weeks, it's going to root itself and grow. Now, talking about propagating this plant is really easy. It's a stem plant. You can cut the stem and replant and it will grow. Appearance. This really gives you that bush that you want, kind of this bush. So that also makes it a beautiful plant to be planted around rocks. Also mid-ground plant. This is a really good mid-ground plant, but if you trim it properly, very good lighting, and if your macro levels are really good, it's a beautiful plant, easy plant. If you're planning your next planted aquarium, please do try Pogostemon Helferi. Temperature, just like any other aquarium plants, this allows anywhere between 22 to 25 degrees of plant temperature. That's it. It's a really easy plant to grow. Pogostemon Helferi, please do try that. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.